I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-Minute Convos, where I help you create a brand of your own unique real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Alexandra Stennett. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm doing well tonight.
It's a great pleasure to connect with you, Alexandra. So you'll be dropping right after Paul, your husband, right? So we can definitely guess that you're in Jamaica as well, right?
Yes, we are.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, please do tell me which of your talents is responsible for us meeting.
Well, I'm the producer for Paul's podcast, The Transformation Blueprint.
Oh, really? So you do the editing in the background as well? Wow.
Right. And the graphic design and all those fun background stuff.
Which is amazing. Wow. So who did you learn this skill from?
Self-taught.
Wow. But you must have had some type of artistic background before this, right? Like you match colors better than me.
I think I'm just a person who loves to learn, and I'm a part of some groups on Facebook and stuff. So those people have been very helpful. But also, I'm using a lot of resources online, like YouTube, Coursera. There's so much stuff available.
Well, yeah, let's unpack that skill then. That skill of being able to go with the goal and to learn on the run. Where did that come from? Who did you learn that from?
Well, my mom is a teacher, so I think probably that was from an early age.
Yeah.
That was probably instilled in me.
Why will you continue to repeat this skill? I mean, you're on the go, you're learning these things. Some things work, some things don't.
Yes.
Yeah, why will you continue?
Why? I guess I'm just a curious person. So I have a lot of interests, and I guess sometimes there are ways which I want to help, or there are things I want to do and I don't necessarily have the skill off the bat. So it's usually my instinct to try to figure it out.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Your husband spoke about his heroic ability. Well, I spoke about his heroic ability in that he's producing something that helps other people. And you are part of that, and you are supporting him with that. You are like the sidekick, right? Like it's like
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty.
He's the face and I'm the admin.
Yeah, that's great. But tell me one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
Other than learning, I feel like that's my one consistent thing.
Learning.
Right, and like continuously trying to grow and learn and never be static.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
Great. It makes me feel like I'm not so afraid of challenges because I can probably learn something that will help me, or at least meet someone who can help me through.
Yeah. Why would you suggest someone out there that is listening do what you've done by continuously learn?
Well, I mean, you don't have to be like me and be crazy and learning all sorts of different stuff. But even if you're within one field, in this modern day, everything changes so fast. If you want to keep up and you want to be competitive, you have to keep learning, and that's the only way that you're going to really master something.
I agree. Amazing audience, we are live with Alexandra Stennett, producer of the Transformation Blueprint podcast. Alexandra, let's switch gears for a moment and let me now invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Alexandra, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory is probably walking around my neighborhood with my grandfather.
How old do you think you were?
Maybe 4 or 5. I know I was very small. I remember reaching my hand up to hold his hand.
Wow. Why do you think this memory is so clear?
I think it was a good little bonding time. I didn't grow up with my father, so my grandfather was like a father figure. And, that's got to bond during that time.
It's amazing. Well, can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind?
Definitely.
I love the image of you reaching for your grandfather as well as your grandfather reaching for you. It definitely takes two to tango, as the saying goes, right?
True.
And to see that even now in your marriage, that you are extending your hand to what Paul is doing, and he as well, his hand to you. And I mean, he's not the grandfather, right? But most definitely there is a humility and there's wisdom that definitely exist among that, isn't it?
Wow, yes, I do like that interpretation. Wow, I've never thought of it like that.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're the supporter. Wow. So if we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
When I was 12, what was my... I think when I was 12, I was still heavily into my pop music. Probably something with NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, call one song.
Embarrassingly.
Call one song.
One song. Maybe Bye Bye Bye. That's so embarrassing.
No, we've had a few. It's okay. All right, Alexandra. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more.
Sure.
Alexandra, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Not yet.
Well, we know you're married, right? Do you have children?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes, I do.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No, I don't.
How about 3 hours a week?
Definitely.
What about
Netflix?
Yeah, Paul said that too. What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
So much more than 8. I'm a graphic designer.
Okay. Alexandra, after having 1,001 conversations in 3 months in 2016, my butt got flatter. I'm joking. I came up with a workbook that's called Yours, and it stands for Your Own Unique Real Self, and it's represented by your own unique real stance, your own unique real style, your own unique real statement. If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Alexandra Stennett, what would you say that is?
Follow your heart and not where people try to lead you.
I love it. Alexandra, this was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I would say be aware of the people around you and value them, trust them, and share as much as you can.
Love it. Alexandra Stennett, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.